Hey guys, today we're going to be cleaning my kids' bathroom. My two preteens, they're both 12, they share this bathroom, and I'm just happy I don't share the bathroom with a kid. Okay, so this is what it looks like to start with. Yes, it is bad. Yes, it is dirty. Yes, I told them to clean it before I went up there, and they were at school, so they cleaned it the night before, and that's what we've got to work with. I don't think it was so bad. It definitely wasn't as bad as the bathroom where the construction workers had used it. So that's a positive. Here's the lineup. I've got LA's Totally Awesome. I've got some toilet bowl cleaner, some spray bleach. I got Pine Sol. I've got Windex, or like a window cleaner. And I didn't have like a cleaning tote, so I just used these Trader Joe's paper bags. I got that Zep grout cleaner. That stuff works pretty good. Definitely needed the Comet in there today. My spray bottle wasn't working for that. The number one thing I had was the Clorox wipes and paper towels. I also brought my handy dandy timer to see how long it was gonna actually take me. And here, I just gave you guys the tour a minute ago, but let's get down. This was crazy. Wonder where the other part of the fork is. Also, they're not supposed to eat up here, so wonder why they had a fork. The shower was disgusting. Lots of empty bottles. Some toilet paper was in there. That towel's dirty. This rug's dirty. Well, it needed to be shook out. And here I'm just getting up garbage. I don't keep a trash can in their bathroom because they put all kinds of stuff in it, like fill it to the brim, overflowing with boxes and all kinds of stuff. So I'll just periodically go up and get the trash. I mean, technically they can come get a trash bag too, and occasionally they'll do that when I tell them to clean their bathroom. So I was very overwhelmed at this point, but I made myself kind of concentrate. So I had started like going from the floor to the shower, and I was like, no, just focus on the floor first. So dirty clothes were out. Then I did all the trash and put it in that little bag. It was back to school, so that's why there's all those hangers, because they were, they had their back to school gear. And here there was some trash. I just kind of looked at all the products she had still. I like to kind of see if anybody needs anything. That was lotion, I believe, and a random mason jar. Trash. No, not really. Some of it I put up. Their inside of their cabinets aren't terrible. My 12-year-old son has nothing in his cabinet. Nothing except a toothbrush. But now my 12-year-old daughter, she's got a lot of stuff. Isn't that how that works? The women always have all the stuff. So the tops of their countertops, they're like, I don't know, manufactured white stone. There you see my bleach not working, and that's the second bleach I've had that does that. Maybe I'm grabbing the same one. So I got my LA's Totally Awesome on there. That stuff will eat through about anything. And I went ahead, their mirrors were very dirty, so I went ahead and sprayed them so that could kind of start working on all the, I don't know what it is, toothpaste, water. And their soap dispenser stained the countertops. I need to get them a different soap dispenser. One thing that these kids won't go through is hand soap. I've had that hand soap for over a year. See those two little black bottles? I don't think they use soap to wash their hands. So there was some stickers on this countertop, so I'll try to scratch those off. And I'm just going in. I never use a washcloth in bathrooms anymore, like a dishcloth or whatever kind of cloth to clean the bathrooms. I just use these Clorox wipes because I want to throw the trash, or I want to put it in the garbage. I don't like the backsplashes in the bathroom. I don't like the way that looks, so I just kind of wipe the wall down. And my son's sink was nasty. I don't know what was in it. I had to end up taking that stopper out. Oh God, what is that? I still don't know what that is. I was trying to figure that out, but then I tried to not figure it out and just get it. Ugh, what is it? I don't know. Kids are gross. And at that point, I didn't feel like the stains and the gunk and everything was coming up. So I put some of the Comet on the sinks and wiped it in and let it set. I went ahead and cleaned the mirrors, and this one came good and clean, but the other one, the spray had kind of dried, so I went back in with some more spray. Got that wiped down, and that makes, cleaning your mirrors makes a big difference, I'm telling you. So up next, I went in with some scrubbing bubbles. The sinks and the countertop, they just needed some love. And then I scrubbed all that in and kind of let it sit on there for a little while to try to get some of the stains up off of the countertop. And they did come up. They do. You know what would probably work is Barkeeper's Friend. That stuff works good. The kids' water pressure is unmatched. Like if you put both of those on, it just sprays it so hard. We had this bathroom redone probably a year and a half ago. The bathroom always leaked, the shower. So we never really had a shower for them upstairs. My other son has a shower. So my youngest son would shower in his shower, and then my daughter would shower in our bathroom. So getting this bathroom ready for them has been a game changer. So let's go ahead and move on to the toilet. And this toilet was bad, but it wasn't near as bad as the other bathroom I cleaned at our flip house where the construction workers had used it. So this isn't terrible, right? I don't think so. I mean, I've seen worse. So let's just get to it. I went in with the scrubbing bubbles first. And LA's Totally Awesome Cleaner. This stuff's at the Dollar General and the Dollar Tree. And it's like the best cleaner. You definitely need this in your cleaning closet. It's cheap, but it also works so good. Like it gets stains off of things. I've gotten Sharpie marker out of carpet with it before. Again, we're going to start from clean to dirty so we're not rubbing pee and poop everywhere. So this was the back of that toilet, like, you know, where the toilet bowl meets the toilet tank. That thing was disgusting. So we did it kind of in the middle. New set of Clorox wipes, and then we get to the dirty business here. And I have already put in the Comet, and I used toilet bowl cleaner, and I put some Pine Sol in there because I love the smell of Pine Sol. I feel like your whole house smells clean if you use Pine Sol. So I just did several different sets of Clorox wipes and cleaned. And there's the Pine Sol. So that's why the water looks like so gross, is because of the color of the Pine Sol. Went ahead and scrubbed the toilet. This one needed a little elbow grease. And this is a good little trick, is to put your cleaning toilet brush in between your toilet seat and the toilet bowl and let it drip dry, so you're not putting that dirty, nasty water back in your toilet bowl cleaner holder. Then I went around the floor and around the bottom of the toilet really well with a Clorox wipe, just to kind of pre-clean it for when I mop, and just to get the nastiness off. Up next was the shower. This shower is so cute. I love the tile in here that we picked. So got everything up off their floor. If it was trash, empty bottles, it went in the trash bag. And then I went in with some of the Zep grout cleaner. This stuff works really well. Zep grout cleaner works really good if you have soap scum on your shower glass. Then I did some Pine Sol. Then I did some Comet powder. If I had some Dawn dish detergent, I would have put that in here too. Oh, and I also poured some of the bleach from the spray bottle into the shower to try to just kill it. There wasn't really any mold or mildew, but if there was, that should kill it. So I have this scrubbing brush, which is nice, so I don't have to bend over. And I just went in and scrubbed all the grout in the tile really well. And, you know, I'm glad I chose a pretty cute tile. It's fun to clean things that look cute, I think. And then I used the scrubbing bubbles on the shower walls, which I think that stuff works so good on the glass. A lot of the stuff that gets on their glass is conditioner, where where my daughter conditions her hair and brushes it out. It's the same as I do. We have really tangly, curly hair. and that scrubbing bubbles gets it off. And then I just use the Clorox wipes to scrub it up. And then on the outside of their glass was pretty dirty, so I just used with a glass cleaner foam spray and the Clorox wipe and some paper towels to polish it. And then I took their shower wand and cleaned up all the soap off of the shower doors and rinsed all the cleaning product down the drain. I need to reseal that corner right there. When you use the shower sprayer, it goes through the crack there. We haven't had any issues with it yet, but I think I need to get that taken care of. I always recommend getting a shower sprayer. I mean, I've worked so hard, my ponytail's out of my hair. Here I am going in with the paper towel to get it polished up so there's no like watermarks, and it just lets me see how clean the shower doors actually are. At this point, I had been working my tail off, so I reset the hair because it's getting all in my face, and went and put their scrubby brushes. I don't know what they use those for, but I put those back in the shower. Threw the towel out. I used a dirty towel just because that water was coming out. And then their rug goes here, but it had a bunch of dust and dirt under the rug pad, so I pulled it back and cleaned under it. And then I just will put it back down under the rug to keep that rug in place. And got it swept up. And I got that, like the bulk of the dust and dirt and trash, and I put that in the trash bag. And then I used my mop, my vacuum mop. I mean, no, it's not a vacuum mop. My cordless vacuum, and gave it a good vacuum to get all the hair and all the dust and dirt and grime up. This thing works good. I like having the little light on the end of it. Then I filled this sink with some soapy hot water, and I put LA's Totally Awesome and some Pine Sol in it, and I used my mop that has the like chamois thing on the end of it. It works good, and it's good for a small space like this. I usually like to use a vacuum mop, but it's over at the Flip House, or I would have used that. And I gave the floor a very good mop, and it smelled so good in here, and it was clean, and it looked like no children had ever been in here ever, which is the way I like it. And look, it took me 43 minutes. And I had been procrastinating on this for about 2 weeks, so I was glad to get it done. It looks so great. I love it. It smells so good. The floors don't have stuff sticking to your feet when you like get out of the shower. And it looks great. Very happy with it. So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And you guys have a good week. Here's a last look at this toilet bowl before we leave. And let's go see how good the shower looks. Everything's nice and clean, sanitized, scrubbed, polished. It looks so good. Thanks again for watching. Bye.